All right, family. All right. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black power, black frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy? You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. You need to click that link. You get a video introduction, rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. I know you is. Check out the catalog. Get you something nice. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,505 presentations, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Making it a white man, too raw for YouTube. We talking about debates. Yes, we got the debates. All world religions exposed. Christianity, we've been on the Bible. We get on the Quran, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, this ism, that ism. We got all the isms. Exposing all the isms. We got the Black Woman is God lecture series. We got Black Power, Economics, Education, Gas, Global African Supremacy. We got hand-picked documentaries, lectures of the Grand Masters. We got the music. Man, we got meditation for you. We got it all. Just come over there. Check it out. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that can compete or compare. Become a member today. Don't you hesitate. I don't know why you ain't already a member, but don't take too long to get over there and do that. That's right. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. That's right, family. 500 exclusive, man. Patreon, you get live streams, and more live streams. You get a chance to see the general live in the flesh. I got the lecture format, visuals, outstanding, amazing, and stunning. That's what you want. Get over there, become a member. I got a tier for everybody. There's nobody should be left out. So get over there, become a member on Patreon today. And you know the general is on Rumble. Get ready to rumble on Rumble now. With the general, this Black Power scholar that will not stumble or fumble on Rumble. I can't wait because I'm about to turn up on them now. Believe it or not, be a part of that because it won't be long. It's going to be a lot of grumbling. It's going to be a lot of grumbling on Rumble. So get over there today, family. To all the family that donate to the general, I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link right there in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube station pages. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Okay? Now, I like this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard for me. And I know y'all down there. I try to look down there and see what y'all saying. And, you know, it's harder for me to look on this sale. So, but that's all right. Today we're going to be talking about, did the Nazis find a interest entrance into the inner world, the underworld that they call Shambhala on the Antarctica continent. Now, a lot of people that that's it's almost like another world because most people never visit Antarctica. You see what I'm saying? And I believe they got it where you can't even goddamn really get on the continent. You ain't got no goddamn yeah, they lying. Them motherfuckers lying. The only thing they found down there was their uncle. You understand what I'm saying? That's where they come from. Goddamn Antarctica. You understand what I'm saying? But I do believe that they just like they're at the North Pole, a lot of people don't know that they up there and they setting up military bases. You got Russia, you got the United States, but what must be said is that them Nazis, they was there now. They was down there. They most definitely was looking. Okay? Because they don't know where they came from. You understand what I'm saying? They know they came out them caves and shit, but they trying to pretend like, but everywhere they, anytime they go looking for their origin, they always end up either at the North Pole, Antarctica, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Nah, see, but this comes from all that goddamn Madame Blavatsky, you see? That's where these niggas got all that flat earth shit. You understand what the motherfuckers talk? That's that goddamn medieval European garbage. And these niggas, and they fall right into the trap. It's all biblical. That's where it come from. You understand what I'm saying? They was talking about during the medieval period that motherfuckers would sell off the side of the goddamn planet if they said that let you know that they ain't went nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? That's for a motherfucker that ain't been nowhere. They didn't have no ships that could go no further than the, little ships in the bathtub or some shit like that. But they didn't have no ships that could go out there on the ocean. Yeah, and you understand they were scared of the ocean. And they got all type of stories that big ass leviathans and shit was out there. Anything that they would kill their ability, even the aspirations of wanting to look across the water. You see, Africans is who told them niggas that they were them Cro-Magnon Neanderthals that it was land on the other side of the ocean, and was the early navigators that took these goddamn Neanderthals across these goddamn waters. You see, but the thing is about the Nazis, and it's crazy because the Nazis, the Germans, okay, were the next great European. I'm saying great on not in the sense that they were great, but power of Europe. Okay, after the French went into Egypt, the French went into Egypt with all type of scientists, excavators, skill at what if you want to call them skill. You understand, thieves that could measure Egypt, could write, and document, and so a lot of the early Egyptologists were French, and then the next great European power that went into Egypt was Germany. Now at that time it wasn't even called Germany; it was called Prussia. You see, with a P. You see, so you see that you got Russia, but then you got Prussia, and so they went in. With Carl Richard Lipsis, okay, who they consider to be the father of modern Egyptology. Okay, they consider him to be the father of modern Egyptology, Carl Richard Lipsis. And they went in there and they stayed over there for maybe I believe about 2-3 years. Okay, yeah. They went over there and let me see. they didn't know nothing. It ain't flat, goddamn it, because we didn't circumnavigated the globe. And that's how we know the motherfucker is not flat. And so these niggas, our only thing flat is these motherfuckers' brain to believe that it's flat. The Africans circumnavigated the globe. They went all the way around. You goddamn it, you can't go all the way around a flat motherfucking earth. You understand what I'm saying? They show you the flat earth, and goddamn it, they show Australia is the as the furthest that you can go east. And you understand what I'm saying? And then when you get to Australia, you understand you got to double back to get, if you say for instance you come from the United States or you come from North America, just say you come from North America. If you go east till you get to Australia, you got to double back to get back to North America. And that's a flat earth. You cannot, the only way you can circumnavigate, that means you keep straight. You don't double back, you keep going. You see what I'm saying? And if you could when you get to Australia, if you could keep going east until you end back up to North America, then that's circumnavigation. That means and the only thing you can circumnavigate is a globe. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to prove that, you understand, all you have to do is go to Australia and see if you can get a motherfucking ticket to California. You see an airplane ticket to California and time yourself. You see, time yourself. I mean, this shit don't take much. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much. Because they put all these walls, on the flat earth. They say it's an ice wall around the guy. I say, how dumb can these motherfuckers be? And then I heard one motherfucker, and I you know what? I don't want to, because I can't believe that people's just saying that these motherfuckers, is some masterful teachers. I heard one motherfucker say that they talk about two suns, right? And I heard a motherfucker say that the second sun that motherfuckers see is the reflection of the one sun, the reflection of it on the dome. They say it's a dome over the earth. It's a dome now, and they sending motherfucking missiles and goddamn all type of shit up in the sky. You understand what I'm saying? And they talking about it's a dome. It's a dome up there. I ain't never seen, we in a motherfucking fish bowl, y'all. God made the earth and put us in a fish bowl. Okay, believe it or not, and the white man so powerful that he can create all type of holograms in the sky and fool us. And he just came out the cave 2 days ago, and 2 days from going back up in the motherfucker. You understand? Say it's a reflection of the sun on the dome. I say, man, I tell you, man, y'all smoking some good shit out there, man. That shit y'all smoking out there, that shit top notch to have a motherfucker believe that they seeing two suns and one is the reflection off of the dome. Okay, so we in trouble now. Now, I like a good fairy tale, though. Don't get me wrong. And that's like the biggest goddamn fairy tale that I done heard in a long goddamn time. But let's deal with this, family. Because, like I said, let me get back to the Germans. That they was the ones that went into Egypt second after the French with all type of surveyors, all type of scientists, and this, that, and the third. And they did a lot of documentation of Egypt. You see what I'm saying? And really, when y'all talking about Medunet, and these niggas ain't responded yet because they know good and goddamn well it's the truth that the Germans created the Medunet. Okay? The Germans, I don't give a fuck. They say Champelli, but the Germans did, as far as where the Medunet is today. Adolf Erman, who was a German, who was the student of Carl Richard Lipsis, who they say, did the most as far as advancing the Medunata. You understand what I'm saying? Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's right. That's where you see over there. That's when they was over there, and fucking what's his name? Harrison Ford, who played what's his name? Whatever that mother, Indiana Jones. You see what I'm saying? And he was over there, and all the Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was the Germans that was over there, and that was at the time when Richard Lipsis and them was in there. But the greatest of the linguists, the ones that supposedly created the Medunata, deciphered the Medunata, Germans. And so they was the first, and so all the great linguists, whether they was British, whether the motherfucker was American, they all got their degrees in Germany under Adolf Ehrman. And that dictionary, the largest dictionary of Medunata words and all that phrases and all of that, is that the Great German Dictionary of Egyptian hieroglyphs. Is the largest, even to this day, is in Germany. And so in order to get a degree in Egyptology, a lot of them motherfuckers have to learn German in order to read all them goddamn manuscripts that was written in the German language as far as the Medunata is concerned. You see what I'm saying? And so let that be a note. Adolf Ehrman, Grap Powell, what's his name? Kurt Seth. You see, Kurt Seth, who who studied under Kurt Seth? I know Breasted. I believe James Breasted, who started the Oriental Institute in Chicago with the funds of Rockefeller. What's his name? What's that motherfucker name? He was the second, though. He was the son of the old man, Rockefeller. He the one that gave James Breasted the funds to start that Institute of Chicago, Oriental Institute of Chicago. Rockefeller gave him the funds, but he got his degree in Germany under Adolf Ehrman. And James Breasted is the first Egyptologist. Chair mean that able to give degrees. And so Breasted got his degree in Germany. That's where he got his degree. Even the other motherfucker that everybody, what's that other white boy? He was a British motherfucker. Yeah, he was British, but everybody tried to use him too. You understand? He got his degree in Germany. So all them motherfuckers, so when it comes to that Medunata shit, Germany is the Vatican City of the hieroglyph Medunata, and every motherfucker, America got their chair, their ability to give degrees in Egyptology from Germany. That's where they got their degrees from. So that, but that just to show you how the Germans had, and even history, the way that history is taught today, they got that model from Germany. You see what I'm saying? That's where they got the model of history from. They got all that shit from Germany. So Germany is still, very prestigious in the European world as far as being a leader in educating European people. You see what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Them Germans. And people say Hitler lost the goddamn war, but ask the question, what economy is the largest economy in Europe? Do you know it's Germany? Still to this day, The largest economy in Europe is still Germany, but they telling you and me that Hitler lost the war. I don't understand how that's possible. But under Hitler now, because Hitler studied Madame Blavatsky. Okay, he studied. Yeah, well, shit, they don't know if he got killed. You understand? They say a lot of them goddamn Germans fled to South America. A lot of them they had already had where they had houses and shit already built in South America. Argentina. I heard a lot of them fled to Argentina and shit. I don't think they ever found his body. You understand? They said he died and shit. But I ain't never seen nowhere where they found his body. They say he blew up or this, that, and the third. But I mean, goddamn, I'm quite sure that man had some getaway plan that he didn't intend. If that shit didn't go the way he wanted it to go, that he didn't have a getaway plan. But under Madame Blavatsky, see, that's where if you look at all them different symbols that the Germans used, them was Viking symbols. You know, the runes and shit. They had the runes of Odin. They had the runes of Tyr, the god of Tuesday, T-wise. They had Thor. They had the hammer. You see, even them two what they call lightning bolts that they use on the SS. All of that comes from the Viking runes. Now the Germans, the Russians, all of them is Vikings. They came from the Vikings that came out of Scandinavia. You see what I'm saying? And so Madame Blavatsky taught them motherfuckers that in this root race, they got, if you know anything about Theosophy, they talk about the root races, and they say it's supposed to be 7 root races, meaning different ages of great, ages of different type of races. And so they say the first great race was Etherin. You see, that mean they said Madame Blavatsky say it wasn't even flesh. These motherfuckers was, and so this is where a lot of niggas get that from. That the motherfuckers was just spirit. You see what I'm saying? They moved, they wasn't even flesh yet. You see what I'm saying? And so that was the first great race. And they lived somewhere up in Europe. Okay? Then you got the Hyperboreans that came after the Etherin race. And the Hyperboreans they wasn't all the way flesh, but they was Etherin, but they was becoming flesh. You see what I'm saying? And then after the Hyperboreans, you had the Lemurians, which the third root race, the Lemurians. And they saying that Lemuria was in the Indian Ocean somewhere. You got James Churchward, who said that it was in the Pacific Ocean. So you got Mu, you got the land of Mu, then you got Lemuria, in which a lot of people kind of try to combine them, but one was in the Indian Ocean, one was in the Pacific Ocean. And then from the Lemurians, after the Lemurians, you get the Atlanteans. Okay, they was the 4th root race. Now the 5th root race, we supposedly, according to Madame Blavatsky, in the 5th root race, which is the Aryans. You see what I'm saying? And that's supposedly the European, the Indians, and all of that shit. You see what I'm saying? And so this is where you get Hitler talking about the Aryan race and all of this and shit. And so the Tibetans, you understand, they consider the Tibetans to be a part of that Aryan root race. And so they sent scholars and shit to Tibet. Now I looked at, they know good and goddamn. Now they probably all about the caves now. They probably all about the caves. You see what I'm saying? And so they went to Tibet. Now Tibet was supposed to be one of the doorways into Shambhala. Okay, when you watch Doctor Strange and shit, that was supposedly Shambhala that Doctor Strange went to learn how to his magic and shit and all of that. But other people believe that is inner earth. That I believe they say at where he went, Shambhala in Tibet is a doorway into this inner earth, and it's supposed to be civilization down in the earth. And so, and I don't know if they found it there, or some people believe the doorway is it could be at the North Pole, could be near the poles and shit. And they show big ass openings in the North Pole. They show big ass openings in Antarctica where you can fly planes and shit down into this motherfucker. And it's supposed to be some advanced civilization, yeah, inside of the earth. But the thing we have to understand is that when you go into the earth, it's a hot core. You understand what I'm saying? Where the fuck is this lava coming from? You see what I'm saying? It can't just be just a few miles. And motherfucker, your feet will be burning up, motherfucker, to go, in the inner earth. Nigga, you will be on fire trying to go into the inner earth, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck these peoples is talking about. That is a civilization in the earth where ain't no sunlight, and they saying it's a sun. And I understand when they say it's a sun in the inner earth. Now, what my understanding? You understand? My understanding that the lava that's in the earth, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gonna go into the earth and burn the fuck up is what you gonna do. That's what you gonna do, nigga. You gonna take your ass in that inner earth and your ass is gonna catch a fire. You see what I'm saying? They say now what my concept is when they say it's a sun in the earth, when you think about that lava that's in the earth, when this galaxy came to be, that lava, that hot core in the center of the earth was a part of the great spark of the universe, the sun and everything. That's an element of the sun. But the outer crust of the planet cooled off. You see what I'm saying? But the inner core stayed hot. You see, so that lava and that hot core you see in the inner earth is a part of the sun. It is. You see, but the outer layer cooled, the crust cooled because it created a certain atmosphere where it started to rain in the atmosphere, and it cooled the outer layer off and it became land. You see what I'm saying? When anytime you watch that lava, and you see a lot of them volcanoes especially in the Pacific Ocean, they got what you call the ring of fire. And there's all kind of volcanoes around that Pacific Ocean. And when that lava come up and it hit that water, it cools and it becomes land. You see, and this process been going on since the beginning of time. You see, and so that's the sun that they talking about that's in the inner earth. But as far as me believing that it's the only thing that is in that earth that then is them motherfuckers that then lived in them goddamn caves. That's the inner earth. Them motherfuckers that lived in them goddamn caves for thousands of years. That's your inner earth. And so if they looking for their homeland, and if they think they're gonna find some great civilization, they ain't gonna find nothing but their ancestors that was in them goddamn, and some of them probably still up in there. You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna be the shock that when they get up in that goddamn cave, they're gonna find the inner earth. Yeah, they're gonna find the inner earth, but they're gonna find them goddamn half humanoid, half ape, half motherfucking ghouls and goblins and all them other motherfuckers that's up in there. They got many stories about that. But did the Nazis find any type of inner earth? That shit just lore. If you looking for a little mythological tale, if you like bedtime stories and shit, yeah, and you like little mythology, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all like a little mythology. I mean, I like mythology. Yeah, I like the Monkey King. I watched the Monkey King and motherfucker, yeah, yeah. I watch all that. It's nice. I like that. I like all type of mythological tales and shit. But I'm not no goddamn fool, and neither should you be. So if you looking for Shambhala and you want to fly to Antarctica or the North Pole and go in the inner earth, I'm gonna tell you, nigga, I don't intend to see you no more. So when you get there, motherfucker, pack a lunch, motherfucker, because when you get there, I don't believe you coming back. So all that Shambhala and the flat earth, and like I say, those are good mythological tales. I read Aesop fables and all that kind of shit. And it's very entertaining. I even watch Marvel comics, very entertaining. I like that. But I'm not no goddamn fool, and neither should you be. And so if you want to be an explorer and you want to go to Antarctica and you write me a letter, nigga. Write me a letter and let me know what you see. And if I don't hear from you no time soon, then I wish you well. I wish you well. All right, family. This is it for tonight. I just wanted to see if I could operate, on the sale. I'm gonna get I'll get a computer probably within 4 or 5 days. They got to ship it out to me, and so now that I know that I can operate on the sale and I can, put in some work and I can reach out to you and teach. I'll see you tomorrow, most definitely. We're gonna have a lineup and I'm gonna keep firing off, nigga. I'm not stopping. I want y'all to hit up some of them links for me. Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.